agents, welcome back. We are going to be talking about social media content for real estate agents. How to quickly figure out topic ideas, stay organized, content pillars, recording tips, and so much more. On the REDX channel, we talk about all things real estate. So if you find this helpful, make sure to subscribe. And of course, your time is very important to us. So if you're looking for a specific topic, there are timestamps in the description. All right, let's jump in. We're going to go through the who, what, where, when, and why of social media content. So starting with who. Who is your target audience? You need to dial in to who you are trying to reach. This could be first-time homebuyers, real estate investors, military personnel, luxury homes. You could also call this your niche, which is a very common term in social media. You need to know who you are targeting, or your content will be too broad, and you won't reach the people you're actually trying to talk to. You could even create a persona that you will be talking directly to. For example, your persona could be a 26-year-old male looking to buy his first home. He's married, has no kids, and works a blue-collar job. His name is Brian. When you are scripting your content, talk to Brian, or your persona specifically, not the general public. This will help you to make your content more authentic and focused on your target audience. Moving on to what. What are you going to say to your target audience? There are a few things I want to talk about today when it comes to what your videos are about. So we'll start with content pillars. Content pillars are 3 to 5 topics that you rotate through in your content, and you don't really stray away from those pillars. So here are 3 great examples of content pillars for agents. The first pillar is real estate. Duh, of course, that is one of the pillars. This is going to be home tours, new listings, tips about buying a home, the process of buying and selling, so much more. The second content pillar could be local expert. Be the expert in the area you are trying to target by sharing events, local attractions, great places to eat, pros and cons of moving to the area. The third content pillar could be market updates, such as graphics with statistics, monthly update videos of the market changing, interest rates, etc. Now, once you get your content pillars, you're going to start your research. We're going to be doing a brain dump and research session, so you want some places to keep all of your information. I would recommend just using Google Sheets, but find a system that works for you. Write down your content pillars, and we'll be putting the individual content ideas under each pillar. Now, keep in mind that all of your topics should be talking to your target audience. So let's say my target audience is first-time homebuyers, and my 3 content pillars are the ones we've already mentioned. I am going to start my research by going to YouTube and typing in first-time homebuyer. Don't hit enter and just look at the suggestions that come up. First-time homebuyer programs, first-time homebuyers tips and advice, loans. These are great suggestions, so we are going to put all of them in our Google Doc under whichever pillar they fit under. All of these fall under real estate, so that's where I'll put them. You're going to keep doing this process on YouTube, typing in different phrases such as Utah real estate, Utah local attractions, new listing, buying a home, etc. Another great resource is Answer the Public. Again, you'll type in a topic, so I'm going to do first-time homebuyer again, and it will give you a circle of ideas that answer who, what, why, when, and how. Some good ones here are what are first-time homebuyer benefits and who is considered a first-time homebuyer. Again, go through different topics with Answer the Public. You'll get 3 free searches a day, so you might have to spread out this research between a few days or pay for an account. But that's also a great resource. You can do the same process with Google and TikTok. They're both good search engines that should help you fill out this sheet with tons of ideas. Now that you've done a bunch of research, I want you to brain dump as well. Anything that came to mind while doing this research, put them here as well. Think of questions you are asked regularly or would make your job easier if more people knew that. Okay, moving on to where. Where should you be posting this content? I would recommend focusing on 1 or 2 platforms, but still posting everywhere. So let's say you're focusing on YouTube and Instagram. Then you would focus on posting at the times that are best for your audience on those platforms and post at the same time on other platforms like TikTok and Facebook. Focus on your strategy that is best for those 2 platforms, but still get the content out there on all platforms. We recommend this because each platform has its own little nuances or different strategies, and trying to focus on all of them is more than a full-time job. You will drown if you're focusing on too many of them. Pick 1 or 2, but still post your content everywhere. The benefit of doing YouTube is that you can create a long form of a topic and chop it up into shorter content to put on other platforms. This actually moves us to when you should be posting. You could record one long form video per week for YouTube and chop that up into 2 or 3 short form videos for Instagram. Then you only have to make a few more videos for Instagram. When you post should be less about what is the right amount of content and more about how often you can post consistently. That is what platforms look for, consistency. So if you feel like you can do 5 videos a week for Instagram, go for it. If 3 is all you can fit in, that's great. Just make sure you are setting aside that time each week to be consistent in your content. All right, now let's talk about why you should be posting to social media. If you've watched this video, you probably already know it's important to be present on social media as a real estate agent. But let's still talk about why. In marketing, it takes many touch points for someone to recognize you, remember you, and want to work with you. We recommend diversifying your marketing, and one of those touch points is social media. Imagine this, you create content and post it to your social media accounts. Then you boost those posts to the leads you have. That could be expireds, FSBOs, farming leads, or even leads from your email or website. And then a day later, you call those leads. They already had a good chance of seeing your video and your face, and then you call them and talk to them on the phone. This will only increase your chance of having a successful phone call. You want your potential clients to know, like, and trust you, and social media is a great way to build rapport and credibility. So we talked about who, what, where, when, and why. Let's now talk about some recording tips. Having good equipment can make all the difference, but it's definitely not a requirement. You can most definitely make some good content with just your phone. You don't need to invest in a nice camera. Some good, inexpensive equipment that will help elevate your videos are a tripod, a mic, especially if you're filming outdoors a lot, a ring light for when natural light isn't an option, and a gimbal to make your moving shots more smooth. All of these items you can find on Amazon for fairly inexpensive. When you are filming outside, a mic will help to cancel out the noise from cars, birds, or other people. I would recommend filming in the shade and not in harsh lighting. When you're filming inside, use the natural lighting to your advantage. Do not have the window behind you. Stand facing the window. And only use a ring light or portable light if there's no natural light available. Use a teleprompter as well to help you with your scripts. Trying to memorize scripts will take you so much longer than you need to take on these videos. You can download the REDX BrandBuilder app for a free teleprompter. When you are filming house tours or new listings, don't always do the same panning shots of each room over and over again. Zoom in and out, go up and down, focus on a unique detail of the room, such as a pretty chandelier, and use a gimbal to make those shots more smooth. And of course, if you need help with editing and posting, we can help with that. Our BrandBuilder service is a video editing and social media management service. We can edit your long-form content for YouTube or short-form content for other platforms. We'd love to help take that part off your plate and help free up some of your time. Well, thank you for listening today. I hope these tips have been helpful. Social media is such a great tool for real estate agents, so go implement these tips, make some great content, and consistently start posting. Happy prospecting!